Fair, spoiler-free reviews of the newest films. Vaughn on Movies.
Presented by Foxtia Web Hosting. In Due Date, directed by Todd Phillips, Peter, Robert Downey Jr., is an expectant first-time father whose wife's due date is a mere 5 days away. As Peter hurries to catch a flight home from Atlanta to be at her side for the birth, his best intentions go completely awry when a chance encounter with aspiring actor Ethan, played by Zach Galifinacis, forces Peter to catch a ride with Ethan on what turns out to be a cross-country road trip that will ultimately destroy several cars, numerous friendships, and Peter's last nerve. Buckle up for a bumpy ride.
The world's toughest movie critic.
Due Date's not perfect, but what makes it work is the chemistry between Zach and Robert. You really believe that Zach's a moron, and looking at the reaction shots of Robert, his growing level of disgust is entertaining. One of my favorite running gags in the film is Ethan, being the great actor he thinks he is challenged to play out some parts, and he just goes around blatantly stating his character's emotions. I also like how he says, "What are you, a girl?" Every minor role is turned into a feature cameo. Some of these are better than others. For example, Juliette Lewis, Danny McBride. They've got some good material to work with. However, Jamie Foxx shows up. He's like, "Hey, I'm Jamie Foxx, I'm here." And then he disappears, and I kind of want him to come back. The script has some good jokes, and there's some gross-out moments, but for the most part, we've seen this before. In fact, the perfect storm of lunacy that puts these two together is a little far-fetched. I mean, who really leaves their wallet in their luggage? And before I give out my final score, I have to give a shout-out to Talkie Toaster 2 for answering this week's Pop Quiz Hotshot trivia question. Look for the questions on Twitter, Sundays, midnight Central Time. Due Date is a little on the short side, and it's predictable, but I prefer it over The Hangover, which I kind of saw as a poor man's Old School. So I'm going to give this 3 out of 4 stars. I'll see you guys next time.